Don't waste your money on a log splitter until you watch this video. I just bought this 3000 series Oregon 30-ton splitter. I haven't even started it yet, and if you're not familiar with log splitters, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to operate this thing, and we're going to see if this thing is really worth the money. Okay, so right here, first let's fill it up with gas, which I already did. There's a couple knobs on here that you have to line up to put it back on. Just put it on, tighten it back up. Okay, so right here we got the red on-off button. You switch it down to on. We got the choke and we got the gas. On the bottom, just switch the gas to on. And then we got the choke. You pull it over there since we haven't started it yet. You turn the choke on. Let's give it a try. Started right up. Let it run for a while and warm up, and then we'll get splitting. Once you get it started, right here is the idle lever. You're going to want to pull it over and turn it up while you're splitting logs. Okay, let's give it a try.
Right here, she's reaching over to adjust the idle speed. This makes it easier on the machine and helps it handle the work more smoothly. Here's a big piece of hardwood cherry. It's one of the denser hardwoods, which makes it great for firewood because it burns hot and long. Now, check this out. This tray is a game changer. Instead of the other half dropping to the ground, it lands right here, saving time and effort. Instead of continuing to split wood, she's going to show you some of this machine's key features. Then she'll get back to splitting in just a bit.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you if you have some real heavy logs that you don't want to pick up and put on top, this thing flips up. But what you have to do is, there's a handle right here. You got to pull the handle out and turn it down so it's out of the hole. And then on the other side, there's this pin. You have to pull it out and then lift up. And it's the same thing when you let it back down. You'll pull on that handle. Now this has to line up with this tubing. So when you let it down, just make sure you're lined up. And then that goes back right in that hole. And that's it. It's a little heavy, but if I could do it, you could do it. Then I'll fire it back up and we'll give it a try with this one. Okay, let's try it in the vertical position.
Here's where vertical mode really makes a difference. Trying to lift something this size onto a splitter, that's just asking for a sore back. Instead, let gravity and the machine do the work for you.
Now you want to pick it up a little bit so the splitter can hit it. And put your glasses on.
As you can see, it split that like it was nothing. You can keep splitting in vertical mode or break them down just enough to make them manageable for horizontal.
You just tap that handle. You just tap that handle and it'll return on its own.
For those who might not know, this is another big piece of hardwood cherry.
Obviously, just be careful your arms and your legs. Watch where you're putting them at all times. Seems to work pretty good.
She's going to show about 15 more seconds of vertical splitting, so you can really see how it handles these bigger logs. Then, she's got something else lined up that you'll want to see.
A lot easier than splitting by hand.
Now, she's switching back to horizontal mode to show how it handles different types of wood and the basics of operation.
Okay, right here's a piece of maple. The other stuff was cherry, this is maple.
Maple is a hardwood, but when it's dry, it splits surprisingly well. And as you can see, this machine makes quick work of it.
That was with no effort.
Time to switch things up. She's trying something different this time.
Now this one's pretty naughty. I tried to split it by hand.
She also enjoys splitting by hand, but some pieces, like this one, are so twisted and knotted that they fight back. You can even hear the wood creaking under the pressure. It takes some force, but eventually it gives in.
See that?
So far, it's handling everything she throws at it.
Boy, I really like that tray. It makes it, the old wood splitter I had, the piece would fall on the ground and you're constantly picking them back up. That really saves a lot right there.
Everything's been running smoothly so far, but before she gives her final thoughts, she's going to show you how the control lever operates to split and return. If you're enjoying the content and want to see more honest reviews, don't forget to click subscribe and stick around for more.
So all you do is you take this handle, you push it forward. If you let it go, it stops as a safety. Once it's split, then you take this handle, you bump it, and it'll keep going on a return. You can stop it like that or let it keep going.
After her final thoughts on the splitter, for those who want to see more of this machine in action, learn about important specifications, and see how it handles the workload, there's extra footage at the end.
Okay, so now the answer we've been waiting for. Do I like the machine? All in all, it looks like it's built rugged. The welds are good, it's sturdy, they didn't cut corners, there's nothing really thin and tinny on it. All the hydraulics, I like how they put the covers on the hoses. My old one didn't have that. This tray, I really like this tray. My old one, you'd split it and the wood was constantly falling off. This is a back saver. It tilts up easy, the way it's balanced. It's got a nice, the tongue on it, the jack. Everything seems to work really good. It started right up, you guys saw that. But when you shut it off, I would take that idle lever and I'd turn it down to slow speed, the turtle. That way you're not shutting it right off on high idle. Let it ramp down a little bit and then shut it off. The gas, if you're gonna shut it down for the whole season, I would turn the gas off and then let it just run out. But I'm gonna be splitting for the next few days. If you guys have any questions at all that I can help you with, ask me, I'll answer what I can. If this machine doesn't hold up, I'll do another review and let you know what I don't like about it. But as a whole, it split some of those twisted up cherry logs pretty simple. And I think it's well worth the money.
A good wood splitter can save time, effort, and a whole lot of back strain. When choosing a splitter, factors like tonnage, cycle time, and log length capacity all play a role in how efficiently it handles different types of wood. One important factor to consider is whether the splitter operates horizontally only or has the ability to switch to vertical mode. For larger, heavier logs, a vertical splitter can make a big difference, eliminating the need to lift heavy rounds onto the beam. This 30-ton splitter is built for heavy-duty work, with a 12.9-second cycle time and the ability to handle logs up to 25.5 inches long. Whether you're working with seasoned hardwood or freshly cut rounds, having the right machine can make all the difference in efficiency and ease of use. And remember, regular maintenance, like checking hydraulic fluid levels and keeping the wedge sharp, will keep your splitter running strong for years to come.